Welcome back to EMAS Sports, Brock. What was your reaction to playing full-time at Lowell at your new stadium? And can you tell us how this will affect your team moving forward in 2025 and beyond?
Yeah, we're going to be playing a decent handful of our home games at LaLasha Park, right in downtown Lowell. That's where the Lowell Spinners actually used to play when they were still around. When I was in high school, I personally and a couple other guys on the team also went to Lowell High School. So we got to play some of our games there, not all of them, but we played some of them there. And yeah, it's a beautiful ballpark. I think the main thing I'm excited about, or the main impact that I think it would have on our season, is just a better playing surface, a playing surface that gets taken care of pretty well. That makes it a little bit easier to judge the ground balls. You're dealing with a mound that is a little bit nicer, and those things definitely matter. When you're playing on rough ball fields, makes some of the bounces crazy. It makes it harder for guys to field balls, and for a pitcher, that's not fun. So I'm excited to play a little bit more games on a better playing surface.
Last season, you won multiple awards, including All-Star Game MVP and 28 plus Championship Series MVP. What is your goal for 2025, and how do you plan to accomplish this goal?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think trying to repeat those things is just not realistic and it's not a good goal to have. I think the way that I was able to do some of those things was number one, through having a really great team. Those guys always made me look good. They were always, scoring more runs than the other team. That's a pretty simple way of making your pitcher look good. So helped me get a lot of wins. They were the ones scoring the runs, not me. So they made me look good. And I think the second biggest thing was I was really just focused on doing my best. I would just show up at the ball field and I was just ready to just, pitch my butt off and be the best pitcher I could be a good teammate, just have a good time, try to get guys out. And, all those awards and stuff, those things just come naturally with it, I guess, if you have a good season. But you can't really have a good season unless your mind is in the right place. And that place should just be showing up, trying to do your best, and just doing your job. And that's really all I want to do again is just try to do those things. And I have no idea if any of those things will happen again. But I don't really care as long as I'm helping the team win.
And they got it. Angels win it.
Wow.
Brock Riley with his 10th strikeout on that pitch, and Angels win it all.
Unbelievable. Well deserved. Undefeated in the postseason. Everything went their way all postseason long. Trophies coming out. Just their third year in the league. Second year in the league, sorry. So congratulations to Mark Sobolski and the Angels, 2024 28 plus champions.
As defending champs, you'll have teams attempting to dethrone you. How do you ensure this doesn't happen, and is there additional pressure with this in mind?
I would say it's really the same as last year. I know that's a super plain answer, but it's just the truth. You just show up to the ballpark and you just try to win one game at a time. Both teams that show up to the field every day are always going to be trying to beat each other. Whether you're the defending champion or you came in last place, the team you're playing against, they're trying to beat you no matter what. So I think really nothing changes. I think sometimes if people are on a defending champion team, they can kind of psych themselves out and think everyone's coming for them or all the pressure's on them, and that there's no pressure. I don't feel anything like that. It's a game. Anytime you show up, the other team's trying to beat you. I think that's the same as last year. It's going to be the same this year. It's going to be the same 20 years from now. The other team's always trying to beat you. So I don't think anything really changes for me. From my perspective, we have a lot of really great players on our team. I think guys like Johnny McDonald. He was a huge arm for us in the playoffs. He was a consistent bat for us all year long. He was great in the field. Nick Godfroy, he's awesome. We got Dano Iardi. So many guys, Jimmy Wilson, Ben Buxton. I could go on and on. Arheni Villa. We have so many guys that all did their jobs every single time they needed to in the playoffs. I mean, everybody came up big in the playoffs last year. I think I could name every guy on the team, but yeah, I think really those guys are huge guys to look out for. Yeah, I think especially Johnny and Nick, those are two guys that are experienced, they're consistent, they're good every single year, and some newcomers that we have coming in as well. Yeah, I think a name to look out for who's new to our team is actually my cousin Mac Flynn. He's joining our team. Me and him are really close. He played college baseball. He's an experienced bat. He's been playing baseball even after college. So I mean, he'll really help our lineup having another experienced bat. He primarily plays in the field, but he does some pitching as well. So it always helps to have another guy that can do both and can swing it. And I think he'll be a great addition to our team, and we'll add to the chemistry to the team as well because me and him are so close, and he already knows a lot of my friends as well.
Which tournaments are you involved with in 2025 that viewers can come watch you at?
Yeah, Memorial Day weekend is the Boston World Baseball Classic. I played in it for the first time last year. I believe that was Memorial Day weekend. I played for Team Ireland and we won it. We beat Team USA to win that championship. It was a lot of fun. All the teams had great dudes on it. I met guys from other teams that are now friends of mine because of that tournament. So that's a pretty cool one, and a lot of us from the Angels will be playing in that tournament that weekend. So that one will be pretty cool. And then from the coaching side of things, some people may know I'm also the bullpen coach for Team Great Britain for the Great Britain national baseball team. So I went to the European Championship in 2023. That's held every 2 years. So this fall in 2025, I plan on being at that in the Netherlands for the European Championship again. So hopefully I am there. And if I get the opportunity, I'll be there again. So definitely watch some European baseball because there's a lot of big names that are there that people don't expect, and it's really great baseball.
Did you have a mentor that helped influence your career, and how did they help shape your career thus far?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite questions you've asked me because that's something that has helped my career a lot is having good mentors. And I think mentors can come in a lot of forms. They can come in the form of teammates or coaches. And for me, one person who was huge for me in my career was one of my teammates, Ed Barham. He actually went on to go play for the Oakland Athletics, got drafted out of Adelphi College. I played with him in 2017 in the Futures League, and he was such a good teammate. I mean, he taught me how to just do things the right way and, enjoy being at the ballpark every day, really embracing the grind of the dog days of summer. I mean, that's a hard thing to do when you're playing college summer ball and you're playing 7 days a week. You're playing tons of games. He's still one of my best friends to this day. And then another person was actually our manager that same summer, Dan Gennarelli. He played for the Boston Red Sox back in the day. Played for the Lowell Spinners and everything when he was in the minor leagues. He's a great guy. He's a tough coach and he knows his stuff. And he's another one that really helped me learn how to be a pitcher, not just a thrower, not just a guy who gets on the mound and throws the baseball. He taught me how to actually be a pitcher and throw different pitches in certain counts. Try to just do things the right way off the field as well. And he was a fantastic mentor to me, and I don't think he knows how much he actually helped my career. He really helped me get to the next level.
What is one improvement that your team needs to make in order to repeat as champions in the 20 plus division this year?
Maybe just more consistent pitching, I think. I think that we have a lot of guys who have good arms and can pitch for us who maybe weren't pitching a ton for us last year just due to playing other positions or, just having some arm stuff going on. So this year, I think if we can get some of those guys in the mix a little bit more often, I think we'll be in a much better spot because we got some really talented guys that can do it all. I think if we get Nick Godfrey some more innings, Johnny McDonald some more innings, get my cousin out there, some other guys as well. I think that having that depth and having more consistency on the mound will really help us, especially in those big spots and on days where I'm not available. It will be great to have those guys that can really shut the door too.
And final question, what will be the main reason the Lowell Angels repeat as champions in 2025?
Well, in sports, nothing is guaranteed, so I'm certainly not making any predictions or guarantees. But to answer the question for fun, if I did have to pick a reason, if we did repeat, I would say it will be because of Mark Sabolsky's managing skills. He does a great job managing the team. He's always making the right moves. He's always making sure that we're prepared and having the right mindset. He's a very underrated manager, and I think he finally earned some respect last year. But he's a great guy. He's a great manager, and if we won, it would be because him just being great again, just like he was last year.